let's start. Okay, so it will be not so easy for you, Aruna, but we try. So last time we talked about our approach to meditation. Okay, so this approach is using also our body, so it's very important aspect. So we just not only meditate, like thinking about the mind and everything, but we think also how to make our body suitable to meditate. So that's a very important aspect. Okay, and so the first exercise we already did last time, but it's okay. We can review a little bit that. It's let me put it here. Not in the okay. The joint, So our joint connect different member of our body, but sometimes they're a little bit blocked, They're already blocked. So we need to, let's say, make them, how you can say, a little bit more flexible. Okay, so we were going to think in this way to make our body one, So this way we will work on joint. Okay, so it's a very important aspect. And every joint, not just every joint. So we will going to do some exercise that actually work on all joints in the body. And also after some time, not maybe to right now, but very soon, we're going to do also some yoga kind of movement, So this is very important. So we just not meditate like sitting and not moving, but at the same time, we use also, or let's say, some you can say maybe some like very subtle movements to create some like, I would say, release feeling in our body. So we will do one today, which is connected to the breath, and slowly we will learn more and more about that. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So the first thing we're going to use is our hand. So hand is very important. So we're going to move our hand this way. So you see, yes, perfect, almost not straight, but like a round, like this way. Good. Same with the other hand, like this. So we can do both like this. Yes. Almost perfect. Okay. Then we do the other side, like this. Okay. So we are moving actually all the joint of our fingers. That's the first thing we learn. Okay. So that's very good. Okay. So in our upper hand, we have, upper body, let's say, we have the finger, this one, and this one. Okay, so we're going to use this movement and make things like we go around our body without never put our hand down. So it's like pump up always, like this. Exactly. When we do that, look, we like moving all the different joints of our arm, like this. Exactly. So it's like a warm up for meditation, kind of. Okay, very good. We do the same with the other hand. So we work a bit on this, and then we move up like that. Yes. How do you feel your, I will say, movement over your head, like this?
It's stretching. It's good.
Yeah, stretching. Exactly. That's the point. Stretching. Okay. So we do this way, and then now we go the other way. So we're going to go this way, like this. Yes, and you can hear your body is like gling or something happen, so that's the idea. Okay, same thing. So we go this way, now we go the other way, like this. Like this. Okay, and then now we're going to use both hands. So we can use our breath as well. So we will use our finger to make like this. And then we breathe in, up, and out, down. In, up, and now you can see all our body is like warming up. The shoulder, our arm, everything. Okay, so we do the same with the other side. We cross on top of our head, maybe like this. I can show, like that. You can hear your body is making some noise. Okay, good. That's some warm up. So for you, it will be not so easy, but I can show on the video, and then you can do it at home when you have time. Okay. So this is for the upper body. So we're going to do the same with our leg. We're going to work on our leg. Okay. So let me maybe I could adjust the camera like this. Okay, maybe like this. Wait, like this. Yo, how can I do that? Okay, I tried to do something, maybe not really works. Anyway, we try something. Okay, so the idea, let's go down. Okay, and then we go like this. We're going to use our feet, okay, and put our feet maybe on our knees. Let me try to show you. I tried, but I don't want to do it today. Maybe, I don't know. That time was better, but let's see. Okay, I'll do like this maybe. We follow my lead. Okay. So the idea, we took our feet and we do this movement, round movement. I can show you like this, but on our feet. And you can really feel like this ankle is warming up. And then at the same time, you can like move also your finger, all the toes, make it like your feet like this. Okay. We do the same thing on the other side. So like this. Okay, good. Next, we're going to use our knees and our hip at the same time. So the idea, we take our knees, we put it here, and we open the leg. Yes, yes, it's not so easy, but very good. Yes. So on the side, you open the leg. And you work on this, and this, and also you work also on your shoulder as well. Okay. Next, same thing with the other leg. Very good. Very good. Okay, good. Next, it's not so easy. I don't know if I can show because today my camera is not really cooperating. Let's see. Down. Maybe I go like this. Let's see if you can follow me. Because the camera normally should follow me, but sometimes it's not really working. Yes, you can do that. Okay, cool. So we're going to put our feet this way. Okay. And then we're going to go down like this. Okay, we go slowly, slowly, but it's very good exercise. It's a very, very good exercise. And another thing we're going to learn, I don't know what happened to Sarah. Oh, Sarah is here, maybe. No, Sarah, I don't know what happened to Sarah. I don't know. Anyway, she will have the video after. Okay, so a very important aspect also to meditate is to do a cross-leg lotus. That's really important, you know. And then we need to learn how to be able to do that. So we're going to learn this by this way. We put our, let's say, go down and show something. We put our legs this way, okay? And then we put our feet on these knees, okay? And then we go down to these feet, okay? And then we have done that. We will do on the middle. So we put down this leg here and we go on the middle. And then we go to the other side finally. Another very common aspect, we're going to put our shoulder on the feet. Like this, and like this. Very good, okay? Next, we do the same with the other side. So, very important, let me show you to the camera. We have some space, you know, you have some space. So we put our feet here. Okay, good, camera is following now. Thank you. Go like this. Then we go in center. Then here. And the same. Like this. Like this. Okay, good. So when we do that, we will be able to do a full lotus position. So when you're going to try to do that, it's very important. You hold your feet, okay, and very gently you bring up the other one. Okay, so it becomes this position. Okay, good. Perfect. So that's warming up a little bit the body. Okay. Next, we're going to clear the, let's say, negative wind of our body, because any voilà, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಶಿನಾಸಿ ಜೊನ್ನ ಯಾಕ್ಸರಿಲ್ವಾ ನನ್ನ ಗೊಂಚಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಶಿನಾಯಿ ಕೆಲೆ ಕಪ್ಪದು gonta toi quand on déteste kogido inande test non ta do gonta mene gonta pardon c'est moi je m'excuse. Okay, so next, okay, we're going to learn that any different, let's say, anxiety, any afflictive emotion, could be desire, hatred, jealousy, any different things like that. It's actually inside our body with the lung, with the, what you say in Tibetan, lung, or you can say with the wind. So this never go out. And this is why sometimes we think about bad, negative happen, some things that happened in the past, or you're thinking about some turbulence or anxiety you have been before, etc. So this is very important to learn how to expel that. Make it very clear, make our body and our mind very peaceful, very relaxed. We need to take this out of our body. So that's very important. So we need to learn how to do that properly. So we teach a little bit last time, but we can review a little bit. So in order to do that, we are going to use our hand. Okay, so we will do this gesture. Okay, so you can see there is one finger going out, and there is a thumb here. And then here we press these two. Okay, so we're going to use this gesture, okay? And in order to do that, we're going to close one nostril, breathe with one, completely, very relaxed, and this also open because there is a lot of wind blocking here. And then we're going to move across our nose and block the other nostril. And we will breathe out. So basically, we'll breathe in this way, very naturally. I will talk a little bit about that after. And then we close the one, and then we breathe out. Okay? So we're going to do that 7 times for the first nostril and 7 times for the other one. And then after some time, we'll pause like this or hand like that. We post, let's say, repose or hand on our knees, and we're going to do 7 times as well. Okay, so that's the way we're going to clean, let's say, any afflictive wind or let's say disturbing thought or passion or whatever. That's very important. And then we need to count 7. So the way we will do that, one hand will be occupied to do this, and the other way will be able to count. So in order to count 7, we'll use the other hand and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then 5, we go under the nail, under the, maybe not the finger like this. Let me show you. And then we open it for 6, and 7 we release completely. And there is many meaning, but we go slowly because it's the first time for you, and then we go slowly. There's many other things we can learn doing that, but we will just use as a counting process for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So when we finish this, okay, we go down and we breathe in. Okay, we breathe in, and then when we breathe out, we will raise the other hand and turn around on here and block the other one. And now this time we breathe in with the other nostril We close it here, and then we use this hand now to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Okay, and then we go down both hands, and then we use both nostrils to breathe. Okay, so this we're going to do this way. And very important aspect too, we cannot think about just breathing, because when you breathe in and out, most of the time we keep the same kind of thing. So we take the, let's say, hair from here, go down from here. So basically we are still breathing the same hair. So we never change our hair inside our body. So we need to go a little bit further. So we will go like 4, 8, 12, 13. We go around like this kind of hair, very far away. I mean, 13 finger away from our nose. So we're just not thinking breathing in, we're breathing in hair very far away and very pure. Okay, that very clarify all our body. And then we breathe in, and then when we breathe out, so this way, we think about taking out all the trouble we have. So for example, if you do this after some day, or you have maybe some difficulty at work or whatever, you think that every problem, every difficulty, everything you may encounter completely go out of your body. If you are in a situation where you have sickness like flu, or I don't know, any sickness, anything, you're thinking the same. You're thinking that the flu is going out, and then you don't have any more sickness. If you have pain in your body, you think the same way. So you basically you take everything bad out of your body, and it's dissolved into, you can say, thin air. That's okay. People like to say this way. Or you can say the nature of the reality. It's dissolved into the nature of reality. So it doesn't pollute anything. It just dissolves where it appears, basically. So it's no problem in everything. Okay? Is it clear? Do you understand clearly this aspect? I don't know where I cannot see the other people. Maybe let's see like this. No. Okay, it's just us. Okay. That's fine. Okay. We can work this way, but I don't know what happened to Sarah. Let me see if Sarah says something. No, she didn't say anything, but okay, that's okay. So we go this way. Okay, so let's do that. So we relax first. We need to have a very stable, very relaxed position. And then we will breathe in and out, very relaxed, to calm down our body. And at some point, when we feel okay, we use a breathe out to raise a hand. Okay? Like this, you go like, so you move this way, you go this position, and then you go like this, and then we start. Okay? Is it okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Ok. Alors, on va faire un petit tour de roue. Oh, yes, in English, sorry. French. Okay. Arjuna, how do you feel after that? Is there any effect or anything you feel?
Yes, I think I feel a bit more calmer. Mhm.
Mm, mm. And the thing is, what to do that, you have to think maybe something that trouble you, something you feel like, oh, this is something very annoying, or some situation or anything with your boss or your teacher, or it could be also some stress, for student if there is some exam or whatever. So this time you just try to take this out of your body, not of your mind, because people they always ask, oh, I have so many things to think about, and I cannot release, I cannot sleep well, whatever, because they try to take it out of the mind, but there is no way. If the lung or say the wind or breathe is still inside your body. So the idea is just forget about the mind and take it out of your body. And this way you just feel relaxed. Like you're just born. You're just like a newborn, so no worries, nothing. If you look newborn, there are no worries, and everyone love newborn, even if you're like a gangster or whatever, you see a new baby, oh, it's so cute. Why? Because it's just pure, the mind is not occupied by anything, and everyone can relate to this, let's say, um, maybe you can even say kindness, because they are very kind actually. They don't have any warm, let's say, harm intent or anything, and they're just here and smiling to life and to the world, and that's it. So this is a bit what we're looking for. Even we don't need to look for anything, but the feeling should be like a newborn. We're just born right now, you just relax. So every let's say, anything happen, worries, whatever, we can take away. And after some time, we will learn more in detail. Or maybe you can do it a little bit now, because actually it's a second video, so you should learn something new. So you can think in this way. So when we do this aspect, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So actually, we can think in this way. What troubled you? What is like making our mind unclear, unsatisfaction, or like worry or anxiety? You can define in Buddhism, we talk about, we say poison of the mind. Okay, so the poison of the mind, things that poison our life and our behavior and everything. And this basically 5 poison. Okay, so the first one, and when we do like this with this finger, okay, with the whatever hand is the same. So we can think about what we call in let's say, you can say mind obscuration or opacity. It's like your mind is not clear. You are doing things, but you're not really aware what you are doing. You're like doing something, but exactly what, I'm not so sure. Oh, Marlene is asking or coming. I don't know what happened. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I think it's okay. Is be able to see it. Yeah, I don't know why Marlene. Okay. Oh, Marlene is here without being visible. It's okay. So we can do like this. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah, only 2 now. I don't know. Okay, anyway. So I don't know. We lost Aruna. I hope he's okay. So, okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, anyway, you will have the record anyway. So this is the idea. So the first thing we begin to go out of your body is this kind of situation where our mind is not aware of what we are doing. It's kind of confused or unclear, like I don't know, you eat potato chips or something. You do things and you don't know what you are doing. So when you use this finger, we think like this kind of attitude, this kind of non-awareness, opacity of the mind is going out of your body and completely release, and there's no more. But the first finger. The second finger is, we call it desire and attachment. These 2 aspects. One, you desire something, you like want something very badly, and you completely over, let's say, forget anything else, and you just want it. And another one is like you're attached to something. Maybe you get it, but at the same time, you cannot get rid of it. You're very like attached to something. So that's the second one. So you think when you do this second breathing in and out, you're thinking we release any kind of this kind of attitude in our life where we desire something with like envy and something and a very strong attachment to things. So we release, because at the end we have to release everything. When you have to go out of this planet, no matter if you're attached or not, you have to leave it nevertheless. So you think this way, we release completely this kind of thing. And then next, so the third finger, it will be another poison, maybe the worst of it, which is when you can't have something, or you want something, but there's no way you can get. So you get, even it could be a very simple thing, like you want people to understand you, or you want people to do what you want, and they don't actually. And so you start to be a little bit frustrated, and this frustration become more and more stronger and become hunger and hatred. And then you maybe want to harm someone that don't go the way you want. So you go into this very strong anger. Some people are very anger due to situation or due whatever. So you can always find an excuse like I am angry because of this and that. But here we don't care. If you're angry about what or what, we just take this anger and aversion away from your body. And aversion is very subtle. It's a mind saying like, this I don't like. It starts from here. I don't like this. I don't appreciate this. I don't accept this, whatever. And then stronger and stronger and stronger and become anger. So this we take out of your body as well. And then the next is jealousy. When you don't have something, and maybe some people have, like a better house, or a big car, whatever, and then you become jealous. You think, oh, this guy has this and that, and don't I have? I don't. This kind of feeling. So this you release on this finger. So when you go this way, so you see, let's say ignorance, desire, attachment, aversion, anger, jealousy. Okay, and the last one you're going to release. It's maybe one of the worst too. Is like proud. When you are very proud, you're a lot of pride. I'm so clever. I'm so better than anyone. I'm the best of the best. Whatever. Sometimes it's good. Self-confidence is not a bad thing, but it could be a little bit too much, and then you become, let's say, you look down people, or you act in a way like no one really can match to you or whatever. So this kind of really, we will go this way. So you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 below this one. You can see. So this way we go 5. Okay, but you're going to say, yeah, but what 6 and 7? That's a good question. Okay, so why? Because the 6, we're going to release all these 5 in a gross aspect, like the very strong anger, the very strong desire, the very strong jealousy, the thing like making you green or something, very strong one. So that will be the thumb, okay? And then when this is released, we can release all, even the tiniest one. So when you open your hand like this, you feel like everything is released. There is no more all of any poison. So this is what I was saying before. Why the newborn is so cute, is so adorable, is so kind? Because you don't have any of this poison. It's like you have perfectly without any poison. And so when you open your hand and you do like that, at this time you can feel, now I'm a reborn. You know, you feel like I'm like a baby. So you can see yourself as a baby. Not like another baby, but see yourself when you were a baby, like, because at some point you were like that. Even if you are like a big, sometimes I always think this way, you think like a big gangster, like guy. And they were a baby too, They were very cute and kind and very relaxed. So this is the idea. So you do this one on this end and on this end too. So now you go, yeah, but why? Why we need to do this weird stuff, 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe you have some question about that. So let's talk a little bit about it, okay? So according to what someone says something, maybe I have to check. Okay, so that's the same Aruna. Okay, perfect. Okay, so according to most of the tradition in East, okay, we don't have only a body, we have also a subtle body, okay, very subtle body, okay? And this subtle body is made of three things. We're going in great detail during the course of, in this course of meditation about that, but just some introduction. One is channel, wind, and something we call tigle, or like energy drop or something, tigle, okay? And basically, we can say we have in the center of our body the central channel, okay? And then from right and left nostril, we go to two different canals. We call it Rongma and Kyongma in Tibetan, or Inda, Pingala in Sanskrit. Anyway, everyone knows this kind of thing. I think it's very known. But anyway, for us, we can think like we have this central channel and we have these two canals, okay, channel, qui go a little bit below the navel, 4 feet below the navel, and encounter the central channel, okay? So in this process, we're not going to work with the central channel yet, because the central channel is full of chakras, there is earth, all the different chakra and everything. But here, we're just thinking about the canal. So our point is to clarify these two canals. Okay, so this is why we need right and left nostril. So when we go first this way, we breathe with one canal, okay, so the left one, okay, up to the navel or 4 below the navel, and then we move up here, and now this time the wind go up and clear the right canal. So basically, we use the left nostril to clear up the right canal. This is why we do this way. And then the same time. So when we do the other one, we breathe in with the right canal, go down up to this way, and then you cross our finger here, and then we clean after this the left canal. So this way, we clean right and left canal. And at the end, when you put our finger like this, we use both nostrils. We breathe in, and then in so far below the navel, the wind cross. Okay, so this pure wind going to clean this canal, and this pure wind going to close the other canal. So this way, we can feel at this time that our two canals are very clear, very purified. So we can start to meditate. It's a big word, this one, but let's say we can start to slowly build up our body up to do meditation. It's like meditation will be like weightlifting. You cannot go and like, okay, I'm going to weight like, I don't know, 5,000 kilo, maybe not too much, but 500 kilo or something. We cannot. Our body is not the same thing. So right now, if you want to meditate, it will be like, I don't know, trying to lift something very heavy. You can try your best, but you're still not suitable. So we're going to adjust our mind, our body, slowly, slowly, slowly to reach to the point where we can talk about meditation. So it's not any downside, it's just a fact. So we need to say improve, prepare, make our body suitable to meditation. Okay, so the first is we'll be cleaning that. Next, and it's very, very, very important, it's to have a straight back, but at the same time relax. Because when you put it straight like this, very straight, it makes no sense. It's not the way we meditate. So we need to be relaxed, but have a straight back. So in order to do that, we're going to do another exercise we did last time, so we can cross our legs. Okay, so always when you cross your leg, go it slowly. If you go slowly and you keep you hold your feet, and then you move your other leg in a very gentle manner. So this way is no harm anything. Okay. So this exercise, we're going to do this way. We put, let me follow. Maybe yeah, she find me. Okay, so I can go down and explain. Yes. Again, a bit more. So we put, oh, let's a bit more. Maybe further. Okay, like this. Okay, perfect. Let's see, it will be fine. So we put our hands like we don't want to follow. And then we keep our back straight. Okay, we keep our back straight like this. Maybe this way. Okay, this way and this way. We pick like this. And then we're going to breathe out completely. And then slowly we will raise our hand, breathing in. Okay, like this. and then we open completely our heart. Okay, so that will be breathing in. And then when you are here, we go down, breathing out. So like here on the lateral side of our body, and then you go down, 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 down this way. Okay? Yeah, anyone? Okay, let's what happened to this. Okay. Okay. Well, people are here. So not moment. Okay, it's here. Okay. So we do that. And when we finish this aspect, we go here, you know, and then we will be down. And when we move from right to left, like this. Okay. And then the last part, we go down completely and we breathe in by just using our heart, like this. And then we arm completely straight. Like I don't know, I don't have anything, maybe just this one. Okay. Like we use a tissue, okay, or something, you know, and then this is our shoulder and our arm, and this is our back. It's completely relaxed, like this. So there is no more tension in the arm, okay, in the back. And then after that, we put our hand like this, so our shoulder will relax, and we stay a little bit like this, okay? So we're going to do that, okay? For now, we do this exercise. We come to center and we breathe out completely. Then we can relax the shoulder. Okay, good. Okay, so let's ask. Haida, how do you feel with this exercise? Yes? How do you feel?
Um, I always feel more stretched and more ready for meditation. Very useful.
Did you try to do during this course of the week, or did you like last time we do some course? Did you try to practice a little bit what we studied last time?
I tried to do it a couple of times, honestly.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I try to do meditation every day, but this exercise only a couple of times.
Yes. And it makes something different or not from what you do habitually?
Because I also try to do yoga, I think kind of stretching isn't there,
Huh?
but I know that it's important. I agree with you that I need to add this 9 breath.
Good.
exercise.
Yeah.
Yes, cleaning, but also for the 9 breath, from what the practice that I read, is it so first 3 is with the attachment, you're kind of cleaning the attachment, the second one like aversion, and the third one is ignorance, right?
That's another thing.
Cycles, I mean,
Mm.
count three, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one way. But there is many way to do this. In Tibetan, it's called long ro sel. Long means the wind, and ro it's body, basically the dead body, and sel means clarify. So what we do is a bit more deeper. So you can do three, like you said, but you see, you can just cover like 3 poison. We're thinking about 5 poison. And the number 7 is also very important because there is 7 chakra in our body. So this is why 7 is a bit more deeper. And you will see many things what we're going to learn here, a little bit different for what we learn normally. I mean, what is more common and more, let's say, how you say, less generalized or popularized. We learn a very specific technique, which is not very common actually. And it's a pity because most of people, when they practice the breath, they practice, or the lung or whatever, they practice what we call the rough aspect, And the rough aspect is good, but it needs to be done with a very pure wind. When you breathe in, the wind has to be very pure, and it's mostly not the case. So what people do, they actually damage their body. They damage the subtle body because they use a very dirty wind full of distraction, afflictive emotion, whatever, inside a very clear and fragile canal. So this is why we cannot do anything like that. We need to go very soft. And the Tibetan tradition, there is what we call jamlung, which is soft wind, and polong, which means like rough wind. And normally the one should be preceded by jamlung. So what we're going to learn in this course, will be always very gentle and according to this tradition of jamlung, which is very something like we won't damage our body and it will only benefit. And after, if you want to do Cholung, like this very weird stuff, like jumping up and down, very hard way, and holding the wind inside and everything, it's okay, but I have to be pure. It makes a lot of sense, because if our mind is not clear, our wind will be not clear, and if you use this wind, it makes no sense, and actually is worse than everything else. Okay, so it's very good because that's a bit what you're going to learn in this video. Last time we learned about the earth element. We're going to go more and more in detail into that. But this video, what I really want to little bit try to, let's say, introduce more than anything, is try to connecting, our body, our breath, and our mind. So that's the purpose of kind of this course tonight. Okay. So in order to do that, we clear our mind. When we clear our mind, that will be very good. Let's say we clear our breath. Let's say first our breath, and then we're going to use a very pure, very elegant, very gentle wind, and we try to breathe in, and at the same time, we're going to engage in movement. Okay, so very simple movement, but just to, let's say, let our body be one with the breath, with one with the sensation in our body. So that's very important. So we have the mind, we have the breath, and we have the sensation of our body. And we need to try to combine these three in one instant because most of the time we are very distracted. Even if you try not to, but we are very distracted. And we kind of focus on the wrong thing. Like for example, if you look like a soccer match, you very focus what is going on, where the ball is going, but it makes no sense because our body is not inside of this. It's just our eyes and anything else disappear. So we need to be focused, but at the same time, aware about our surrounding and mostly about our body. So we will need to the kind of learn to combine these three. Okay, and the way we're going to do that, it's very, very simple. We're going to put our hand on our knees, okay? And then we're going to rise our hand, touching our body, you know, like a bit of massage. Not very strong, but not very soft as well. Like you can really feel it, okay? We go this way, we go up, we go around the heart, we turn, and we see like there is a sensation here, okay, on our side. We open it. And then that will be breathe in. Maybe I have to move a little bit like this. Okay, so we just do that first. It's very simple. We just breathe out, and when we breathe in, we go very soft, very slowly, but we really try to be in the sensation. So the breathe in and the sensation are combined. Okay, that's our goal. So we try one together. We breathe out. Like this. Okay, simply that. Okay, first. And then now we need to talk about the wind. We need to go in. Okay, we need to get. So first, you cannot be, let's say, thinking like you're going to breathe very long time if you cannot. You cannot just like, I breathe and, oh, I cannot breathe anymore. Not good. So you have to think to find the way to breathe until you raise your hand like that. Okay, so that will be your pace. Everyone have different pace. And not try to be forcing yourself, like, then, oh, no more, what can I do? No, wrong. Okay, so you need to go very soft and thinking about, okay, so if you need to go a little bit faster, you go a little bit faster. So let's try again. We breathe out. And when you breathe out, you go down simply on your knees. Okay? So that's one thing. Next, you have to think that the wind we take is continuous. Okay? Not like then we stop, breathe again. No, it's very continuous. Okay? And without any noise. Maybe I make sometimes, but it's to make people know that I'm breathing in and out. But I shouldn't. It should be no noise at all. I hope this mic is enough. Let's see if I have to put it higher. I'm not sure what will be the
Mhm.
end result. I hope it's
Sorry,
okay.
just
Tell
to
me.
clarify. So the continuous, you said that we need to have it continuous. You mean in breath and out breath, right? Both
Yes.
are
Yes.
continuous.
The
Okay.
thing is, continuous means there is no gap between your breath. You know, you breathe in without any gap. You don't stop somewhere. You know, breathe in,
Okay, got
stop,
it.
and you start again. And no, that will create what we call rough lung. That will create some trouble. You know, so our wind have to be very soft. In the sense, soft in the sense like soft. You know, so you have to just breathe in without any gap. That's one thing. Okay. Next, no sound. So don't try to do any sound. Best less sound the better. You can think this way. Less sound the better. Next, you have to be clear. So in order to be clear, so how the wind can be clear? That's a really good question. And so basically, your awareness should be clear. So you cannot like be confused. This is why people then when they close your eyes, it's a big mistake because if you close your eyes, how you can see anything? It's completely dark. So the eyes should be not completely closed. If you a little bit, let's say, have the tendency to be thinking a lot of things, but at the same time not completely open, you know. So you have to be little bit not so open, not so close, like a middle way, you know. That's it. And you have to think like you perceive things through your eyes. It's not like you don't try to see anything, but you can still see things, and you can still feel like my mind is clear because it can perceive, it can feel. I'm very aware of what is going on. So this is the clarity of the wind, or whatever we call it. So you do this way, and then next will be the sensation. So you have to be very conscious about what is happening. You know, so it's like kind of it's easy to be concentrate because you have so much to be aware of. You know, so you cannot like thinking, oh, I'm thinking about something else. You know, you have the sensation here So sensation is with you all the time, and then even here, like it's open, it's over, and then we all no more sensation. No, it's not true because actually your palm is towards the sky. So there is like feeling of opening towards the sky, and that sometimes you can feel. You will feel a lot of things. When you practice this way, you will feel like sometimes heat, sometimes like something in the hand or in the many stuff. So don't be so overwhelmed by all this stuff. It's okay. It's just how you say, just an indication you're on the right way. I always say to people, because some very weird experience could happen and will happen, obviously, in this course, and some people they get very exciting, and I just say, what? No need to be exciting, because it's like you're going to Paris or New York, whatever. You're going to, let's say, Paris, and then you see a sign Paris, that's normal. You're going to Paris, so you're going to go to see more and more signs. And you cannot just stop around the sign and say, well, I saw this sign, and then you go around and you offer flower to the sign. Well, makes no sense. You just, okay, I'm on the right way. I'm going to be more and more aware about Paris sign and everything. So it's okay. So it's the same way. Don't be overwhelmed by whatever happened, and just move on to the next topic. Okay, so we're going to do that a little bit sometimes so we can really feel the aspect of breathing. And when we breathe in, thinking about all our body is breathing in, not only our breath, our lung or whatever, but whole our body. And then when you do this movement, it really helps to connect breathe and body, then with sensation. Okay, let's try to do that a few times. Maybe we do 3 times. And then when we finish breathe out, we go just like this. Okay, we do that. So we breathe out. So next, we're going to try to feel, because there is a sensation, but then what happens when you do go down with the hand? So when we breathe out. So when we breathe out, we need to feel the sensation about the release of our body. So all your body is like releasing, that releasing kind of feeling. And not only your hand, but your shoulder, your back of the neck, every aspect. You can feel also like your whole body is like, how you call this? Like grounding, like is grounding. So that's very important. Many people, they're thinking meditation, thinking like, maybe I should wear some, it's a bit, maybe I wear this stuff, but it's a bit, not so warm in here in Paris today, so I need to wear something, maybe something like that. Okay, so make sure that I'm not getting cold. It's a bit cold. Okay, and we're not meditating. When you meditate, you have like normal heat, so you have not say cold or whatever. But when you're talking and moving, not so much meditation, so it could be a bit cold. Okay, so this way, so people when they think meditation, they think about the mind and they go like going into space, blah blah blah, and the body is like rising, thinking about all these different things, and the absolute opposite should be done. It's like your body is grounding. That's our main goal for the first step of our practice. It will be, in Tibetan we say, Lü Rambabsu Jarpon, means the body have to be let fallen by itself. We will rise a little bit after, we can adjust our back or whatever, but that's not the first step. The first step is to be really like grounding. So your body is going down, maybe not in the right way first, maybe a little bit down like this, maybe like this. It's okay. We will rise a little bit after and rise our back after. That's way better than thinking like, I have to have a position like that with the back like this and this and this and that. And then you're very strict and you think, now I'm going to meditate. There's no way. Because you're so stressed. You create so much stress, so much tension, and some traditions they ask even to be bitten by a snake or because what do you say? Because some stick or whatever, That's not our way, and our way is different completely from that. It's like very relaxed, you relax. Maybe you're not perfect position, but who cares? No one taking picture of you meditation. Like, oh, look, you look meditation not good. No, no one doing that. So you don't care. And then after some point, you can maybe a little bit feel like dozy, whatever, and then you redress, you make your back a little bit straight, and it's okay. And allow yourself to move. You don't need to be straight all the time. It's like, and there is nothing straight which is alive. When you are alive, you're not straight. You're not like a stick or whatever. You're moving, and it's okay. It's good. You move. You let your body move. You let the thing in the flow, like you are a trees and there is wind in the leaves. That's perfectly okay. You don't move a little bit. You relax. So your body should be like willing to move. If you need to move, you move. It's not about being straight and not moving. It's the opposite, actually. And the very thing we need to settle down our body, like ground it. And you will see someone meditation, you can see, if you see someone like that, and you say, I'm a very good meditator, you put surely lying. Healing, because it couldn't be possible that you meditate and your body stay like that. There is no way. So even if you stay like that at the beginning, like everyone is like that. But after some point, you go like, oh, maybe one month meditation, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 7 years. Your body is very settled down, and you can see someone meditator. He's a meditator. This guy, no. To be, but it's not all. Okay, so anyway, so this is the thing we need to try to feel. It's like our body is settled down. You say by itself. It's wrong by itself. So self-falling body. That's what we need, self-falling body. And then the mind we will talk after. That's the first objective. Okay, so when we go down like this, you think like the body is going down, and you don't have any more things that making rising your body. It's like, very going down. Okay, we try that. Okay, so we breathe out and we breathe in this way. Okay, so the next time, so we do like this, So the next breathing out is when you put our leg, our hand on our knees, and then we try to do a little bit the same. So we breathe in, so you will be rise the body a little bit, not like so obviously like this, but a little bit, and then we go breathe out, and we try to have this feeling of breathing out, and our mind and our body is settled down, going down, like grounding, and then you feel a little bit relaxed. Okay, we try to do that. So the first is very obvious, okay, and the second is not so obvious. Maybe I go this way. Okay. So it's not so obvious, but at the same time, the principle is the same. Now you breathe out, and your body is like kind of spreading on the ground. I don't know if it's the right way, but you spread on the ground, and you make it very cool. So you connect to the ground. The first explanation, the first lesson was about the earth element. We're still here. We not moved to the water yet, so we're still on the earth, and the idea is kind of make our body and earth combine, like they mixed. They kind of very be one, and you will feel very happy. It's you will feel like you're on the ground and you feel good on the ground. You don't need like a chair, because it will be so weird after some time to be on a chair. It's like so weird, because I don't know, it's weird anyway. So in Tibetan we call it kupkya. It's very funny because chair in Tibetan they translate as rising butt. rising butt. So you have a kup, which is the butt. It's not this weird word, but it's a cup. And kya means like rising or up folding the butt. So for Tibetan people, it's completely nonsense. Like, why you want to rise your butt? What you're going to do so high? I don't know. It's very weird. So for Tibetans, they like to be on the ground, not raising their butt and their body and like on 2 or 4, like things like that. That's so weird. Okay, so we're going to really enjoy, to be grounded, and to like in French we have the word like épouser, like kind of wading with the ground, with the earth, and we feel like our earth element and the earth below ourselves become like united, and it's feel good. It's a very nice feeling. So we try this way. We do like this. Okay. So now we do 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the third one, so the first one is this one. Okay. Then first, then 2, we are here still. We breathe in and out. And the third one, we will do the same, but a little bit more detail about the subtle aspect of our tension in our body and everything. So the third one, we really allow ourselves to be very grounded, very relaxed. You just very relaxed. Very relaxed. Okay. So remember I said some jokes. So it's a joke, but at the same time it's full of teaching. It's about Tibetan master went to France, and asked a French guy, let's call it Jean-Paul, and say, hey, Jean-Paul, you are a great meditator. You have been studying Buddhism for like what, 70 years, 20 years, something like that. So yeah. And then, are you a meditator? Yeah, of course, Rinpoche or whatever master. I'm a very good meditator. Okay, show me, show me how you meditate, And the guy is going like this, like so, like this, and he's like looking over the clock as well. Like, okay, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, or, sometimes he's checking the time, like, okay. Then like, around like 30, 35, 40 minutes, he said, okay, maybe enough, I show enough, like I can be meditate for 40 minutes straight. So I'm proving my point, I'm a meditator, And so at some point, he just like this, he realized completely. And he asked, the master, and say, hey, what do you think? Good, no? Like 70, I would say 45 minutes or something, And the master said, bof. In French we say, pas terrible, or not terrible, like not bof, And he was very disappointed. But he said, but at the end he was good, at the end. This when he stopped to meditate and just release. So that's what we're looking for. The last aspect, we release. Okay. So here in the third part, we're going to do that. So first is very obvious. We raise our hand, we go back our hands. So our body is very, let's say, participating. And then the second, little bit more subtle. And the third, even more subtle. So we're going to feel like, why do I need to take my arm like this? Why can't I just relax my arm as well? Like because I was like this, why do I need that? Who asked me to do this? No one. Then, okay, good. And then what about my leg? It's like, okay, I have some tension here. What can I should just leave a little bit relaxed? So my feet, maybe I'll show you my feet. I don't know if you're me. This is the hello. Okay, cool. Go here. Maybe you can show me something. Maybe not. Okay. So my feet is like completely, let's say, connect to the ground as well. And my knees, my everything, calf, thigh, whatever, is very strong base. It's like completely one with the ground. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Like relax completely. Okay? Okay. We try to do this. Okay? Basic, very peacefully, gently, no rush. The idea is to be more and more aware about subtle tension in our body. So you don't need to think like, but I should meditate about something, blah, blah, blah. No. You shouldn't do that. The first thing is to be aware of your body. In the Western tradition, when you talk about initiation or whatever, we have the mandala. We call it mandala, Gilkol, and there is different door of this mandala, and the door we always enter, no matter what mandala, is the eastern door. You always come in through the eastern door, and there is different attention in the body. I would say the different objects of attention are represented by this different door. There is like attention to the body, attention to the first one, attention to the body. The second door, maybe in the third one, is attention to the sensation. And then you have attention to the phenomena, like whatever around you, your surrounding. And the last door will be attention to the mind. So you see, no one enter to the northern door, like the last one. It's always going through the first one, the eastern door. So attention to your body. Then come sensation, then come different stuff. But first, your body. Be aware. Be completely, in French, we would say à l'écoute, means like listening, kind of. Listening to your body, like completely listening. So your meditation is just be aware of your body. That's your meditation. You don't have any other object, and it's perfectly fine. And what's going to help you? It's the breath. So breathe in and breathe out, and see what happens when you breathe in. You kind of rise a little bit your body, and when you breathe out, you release. And then even here, you breathe in, you release. Then even more subtle, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, like this. So we try to 1, 2, 3. Very, very simple. Okay. Okay. We are like learning to dance today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we come to 4. So 4, we are even in a more kind of relaxed awareness kind of state of mind. Okay. So in this fourth one, we're going to be aware about one thing. So when we rise like this, it was very obvious, like your body is rising up when you breathe in. And then we are here, we're rising a little bit up, the second one, the third one also, and the fourth one, we're going to be more detailed. So we're going to be kind of try to don't lose the benefit of breathing out. So breathing out, we will talk more about this in the water element. That will be very helpful, the water element, to this aspect of connection between breathe in and breathe out without losing the kind of relaxed aspect. Anyway, so we will learn more of that, but for now we're on the ground. So we are on the earth element. That's the first element we're going to work. So here, the third one, we're going to breathe in, but trying to not rise our body. because we have seen like we need to rise and then we need to go down. And higher we go, higher we need to go down. Anyway, that's good. That's good. And I think you can feel more and more like when you go down, the result is because you go down your hand, but at the same time the shoulder is going down, how you say, this one, the elbow and everything. And so it's not just a movement like without meaning. It's very kind of clear meaning, like you're going down, your body, your back, everything is going down. And when you breathe in, you try to adjust also, right? Breathe in, breathe out. So when you go here, you go like down, 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 breathe in, breathe out. And at the end, you finish to breathe out and you feel really like the connection, your hand to your knees and your leg to the ground, and you feel this way. Okay, and then the second, you breathe a little bit in, so you think about rising a little bit, and then you go down, you maybe release your elbow, maybe your shoulder, so growth aspect, okay? The third one, we have seen, you also breathe in a little bit up, and then you release the subtle aspect. You may realize like there is even more tension over there, over here, maybe the shoulder, maybe something, then you breathe out. And then the fourth one, so now we get to the fourth. The fourth one, you have to think, okay, I'm going to breathe in, but without disturbing my peace, without disturbing the feeling where I am completely, let's say, grounded and relaxed. So you're going to control yourself to breathe in without rising so much stuff, without rising so much stuff, but at the same time, very nice and complete and clear, and then you will. So it will happen like the way you breathe won't create any trouble with the relaxation. So the relaxation will be even more deeper or even more grounding kind of thing. Is it clear what I say? Yeah, okay. So we're going to do the same, like 1, 2, 3, and then we reach to 4. So we breathe out. Okay, good. Très bien. Okay. Next, we're going to learn something about there is actually a connection between our movement and our breathing. Maybe we don't know because we never practice this, but the way we move our body will have some influence, some impact on our breathing. So we're going to do this time, we're going up like this, we have to always do. And instead of doing down, we do the same, okay? We do this kind of relaxation, all we have studied so far, but we're going in front of our body, okay? And then we're going down like this. Okay, so that will be breathing out. Okay, that's it. So we learn this aspect first. So we're going down, relax. Very good. Next, we're going to breathe in again. So this time we're going to move our hand like this and going up without any tension in your arm, not need to go so far, but like we are something round, and then you completely feel the body with hair using this aspect. Okay? So we go and do this side. Okay, so this time we do again. Okay. How do you feel? I'm going a little bit slowly. How do you feel, Haida, about this movement?
Very nice.
Very nice.
I've
Okay.
never got so much technique. Yeah, I think because I'm reading a lot. I mean, more intellectual part like analytics, etc. But with the movements, I'm so excited to learn. Thank you.
Yeah. You need to allow yourself to be very aware about your body situation. You know, that's very important aspect of meditation because meditation, the first object is attention to the body. So that's what we're going to learn so far. So you don't need even to think about like what I have to think or what should I think about or not think about or whatever. We don't care about any of that. We just be attention to our body. It's a very simple object, and it's here. It's present. It's here, and it's the first fact, the first step, and the first kind of door toward meditation. Okay, so that's very important aspect. Okay, so we are here so far. Okay, so next, so we going like we go up like this, and then we relax, going down like this. Then we go up to this point, breathing out, and next we're going to breathe in as we did like this. Okay, and then after that we're going to bring breathing down. So we go back of our hand to our chest, and then we're going to go round and going like this down, and then we put, maybe I put this away, our fingers this way in behind our back. Then we can straight our back like we did a little bit thing like this, okay, but this time behind our back. And then we're going to let our back completely release. So we turn our arm and our back is completely, we can move a little bit our head. But the most important aspect is we rise our back and we don't need the strength of our back. And this way, we can breathe in and out, very straight, relaxed back. And we cannot achieve this without doing that. Because if you give like this, your arm don't support anything, and your back have to do the work. Here, no more work. So the back is completely relaxed, completely without any tension. And we stay a little bit like that, breathe in and out. Okay? You understand? Huh? We do that first. So you always start by, you ground yourself without thinking like, guys, I'm rising. Okay, now I'm grounded. So I start when I'm grounded and when everything is expelled. Okay? So we go like this slowly. Okay, good. Okay, so the idea here, is like our back could be very relaxed, very straight and relaxed. That's the kind of technique, very relaxed and straight. So the channel we're talking about are straight, which is very rare. Normally we're always like not straight. Okay, so this time I may have some flu. Because I feel some fever. I don't know if it's due to meditation or maybe due to some just fever. So maybe anyway. So so this time, our back is straight, and we will kind of release all the tension on the body. And because our arm is like that, it stays naturally up, and everything else going down. So it's like two sticks, very straight and relaxed. And no need to be any force, but all the other thing of the body is like going down. So a little bit like I said before, like our back is like a tissue, and then you have two sticks and you put the tissue on the stick and the back is more and more and more and more relaxed. And this is very hard to achieve by any other position. So when you do like this, or whatever you do, or like this or whatever, our back is never relaxed. So our canal never can be very fluid and allow the wind to go in and out. So this is why some other technique we learn to meditate. Well, we go slowly, but we learn to meditate this way. So you will learn like this. So our back is straight, and the canal can be very relaxed. That will be some meditation posture we're going to learn. But for now, we do that. And then the last let's say movement, maybe we can go like this, whatever. We're going to, so we are here, right, with the hand like that, okay, like this. So we are here. So we're going to raise our hand and put it this way on our kidney. That's kind of reinforcing the energy of the kidney, which is very important. If you learn about Chinese medicine, everything, all the energy come from the kidney. So we're going to stay here and breathe in and out and take like all the benefits, what we learned so far, what you risk, what we kind of, I'll use this word in English. There is like, how you say this is, in French is record, in English is harvest. We have rest energy from this very pure movement, very clear. We're going to give this all to our kidney. It's like it's not waste anymore, and it's very good to
But
the
we're not
kidney
putting
and
the palm,
like,
right?
like this. So you
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
This is your back. This is your hand. It's going like that. Okay,
Got
going
it.
like
Okay,
that,
thank you.
and then you stay like this. You're breathing in out, and then after maybe go like this, and then you move like that, and you put it here, open to the sky, and after some you relax, and when you completely relax, you turn back your hand like this, and you stay relaxed and calm. Okay, and that will be also a meditation. So it's not like, oh, I meditate, so I should stay straight. Yeah, good, but at the same time you can do movement in consciousness. And if your object of meditation is the body, it's perfect because the body is giving you a lot of things to be aware of. And that's very, very, very important. You cannot meditate without being aware of your body. It's like I meditate about something, a big Buddha in front of me, and wow, so cool. No, no, it makes no sense. I mean, it's some technique, but very low technique. Very, very, very low. Not very, I say, accurate and useful. I mean, it's better than nothing. Yeah? If you scroll all the time in Facebook or Instagram, if you do that, it's definitely better. But other than that, there's no point. Okay, so let's try to do this, and we'll go at the end like that. Okay. I'm gonna move this away. And we raise our hand to our kidney, and we stay breathing in our kidney. Okay, we put our hand on our knees. And relax our hand with the palm still facing the sky. And then we turn out our hand, palm facing our knees. Now we use the second, third, and fourth way of breathing we learned previously. And the fifth way, you try to don't move at all and breathe in and out without trying to do any riddle kind of on the water. You have a very subtle wind without any noise or anything. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Haida, how do you
Thank
feel?
you.
Do you understand the different aspects? Did you feel all these different things?
Yes, actually, I've been kind of trying to meditate for like over 1 year already, but I really thought that it's very important to be straight, and that actually doesn't allow me to be relaxed like fully. And I was really wondering, what I'm doing wrong. So you're actually showing me
You're right.
all
It's
of those
important to be straight,
nuances.
but straight is a process. It's not like you become straight and now I'm don't moving and that makes no
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, like
You
this.
have to be
Hmm.
straight, but at the same time learn to be very relaxed. So you straight and
Hmm.
relax, and the straight will come by itself. When you're very so relaxed this way, you can even sleep like this. Because your body is completely pulled like this is not good. You should sleep meditation, but it's so aligned, that you can even your head and everything is boom, and then you fall asleep like that because your body is completely aligned, So that's the idea of straight. But uh, first is relaxing. You have to be relaxed and you have to be aware. The first object of body the first object of meditation, of attention, is our body. So to be very aware, all the subtle aspects, all the subtle tension, and release, release, release. You say, le guille, le guille, lu is the core, so le guille. So you release, release, relax, 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 relax. And everything have to, let's say, be towards this relaxation of the body. You know, our channel title will be Ray of Sun Meditation, relax the body, clear the mind. You know, these two aspects. We release the body by breathing out, and we clear the mind by breathing in. So breathe in, clear the mind, breathe out, relax the body. This kind of thing. Okay, thank you so much. I think it's okay for tonight. If you have any question, it's welcome. Otherwise, we can see it next week. Again, maybe if you have any practice during the day, or you want to have some question or some clarification, feel free to use how you call it, the WhatsApp group. You know, and soon your face will be covered, and I will put it also in YouTube, so people can also have some comment and everything they want to know, and everything. It will be available also very soon on this way. So you will be anonymous, but at the same time we can share or let's say or happiness to be a happy meditator. So people can also enjoy it and get benefit from it. That's really my goal, to make people make this available to most of people, especially people who have stress, who have tension, who have anxiety, whatever, young people, old people, any people. So they can find a way to find peace and ease for like 1 hour, 2 hours in their crazy life. And that's really the goal. Thank you. Thank you so much to allow me to share this and make it available for people. I really deeply appreciate. Deeply appreciate.
Thank you
you so
so
much.
much. Thank you. Yeah,
Thank
have a great
you.
weekend.
Yeah,
And
you
please
too.
get
You too.
better.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you,
you. Bye.
Aruna. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.